Hello my friends, my name is Gabby and welcome to my channel. I am wearing a Minnie Mouse jumper, as you can see, and funny story about this jumper is probably 15 or 16 years old. My mom got it when we went to Disneyland in Paris when I was like 6 years old. And it used to be really big for me and it was her sweater, but now I'm all grown up and I wear it and it just makes me feel really good. So I thought I'll explain myself why a grown woman is wearing a Minnie Mouse sweater. Anywho, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk to you about movement and that motion creates emotion. I shared a video on Instagram recently where I was dancing, and the whole concept was that I was talking about how motion or lack of motion creates our emotions, right? Every single emotion has a physiology that goes alongside with it. So for example, from facial expressions to how we are holding our bodies. If you're feeling sad, the corners of your mouth are gonna be going down. You're probably gonna have like your head low. You're gonna be looking down. Your shoulders might be a little bit hunched. You're gonna make yourself small. You're gonna take up as little space as possible, so your limbs are going to be pressed against each other, so you're going to be sitting and you're going to be feeling sad. On the contrary, if you're feeling really excited and confident, it's like you want to take up as much space as possible, right? You're going to stand like this, your chin is going to be up, your corners of the mouth are probably going to be pointing up because you're going to be smiling. It's going to be like this whole different physiology, right? Our physiology is linked to our emotions, and the way we hold our body affects how we feel. You might have heard about this thing called the power pose, where you basically stand with your feet wide apart with your hands on your hips as if you're Superman. It's called the Superman or the Superwoman sort of like power pose, and a lot of people or researchers suggest that you do this pose even for a couple of seconds before, let's say, a job interview or before you give a presentation, because it actually releases, don't quote me on this one, I think it's dopamine. It releases dopamine in your brain. It just makes you feel better and makes you feel more confident. And I'm reading a book right now about body language and all these things as well. So it's really, really interesting and really phenomenal. But the reason why I want to talk to you about this topic right now is that a lot of us, most of us, probably every single one of us, all day long is walking around doing this. Or if we're not walking around, we're probably sitting on our couch doing this. We might be watching funny videos, we might be watching somebody else having fun, yet we're like this. We're staring at a phone, no movement, only our finger is doing the scrolling. And quite honestly, it scares the shit out of me when I see children, especially, who are just on their phones going through TikTok or whatever the app is. Don't even get me started onto it. I cannot stand TikTok. But that's not what we're here to talk about. What I want to say is that if you feel upset, if you feel sad, if you feel really down, continuing to be in that position of, I am down, I'm not feeling well, is not going to make you feel better. It really is not. And I know it's so easy to say, oh, I feel down, so I don't want to move. I feel down, I don't want to go meet a friend. I don't want to go for a walk. I don't want to go for a run. Yes, I get it. However, movement is what actually helps us change our... My memory card was full. Sorry for the interruption. Movement is what actually helps us feel better. It changes our physiology. So if you're feeling really sad and upset and you're just gonna keep sitting there in this really sort of like sad, body language, facial expressions, you're not gonna feel better. So you need to stand up and you need to change up your physiology and go for a run. Not even go for a run, dance for 5 minutes. And I swear to God, if you're not gonna be feeling better after dancing for 5 minutes, I'm gonna give you an award, because it's not possible. The same way if you're arguing with someone, and a client of mine, an ex-client of mine, actually told me this. She said that anytime she and her husband get into an argument, she's gonna be like, smile, and he's gonna be like, what? So she's gonna tell him to smile, because if you're arguing and then you tell your partner smile and they go like this, it's really hilarious, and it changes the whole dynamic, and then it changes the mood, and the argument is not even gonna be such a big of a deal. So I want you to move more. I want you to dance. I hope you like dancing. I think most people like dancing. You don't even have to be good at dancing. I don't think I'm great at dancing. I'm just really passionate about dancing. And I haven't had a single instance where I felt better without without changing a thing. And I go through a lot of emotions on a weekly, if not on a daily basis. So I would know, but when I feel down, I don't do anything, I just sit on the couch feeling down, it's not gonna change up anything. So if you're feeling down, if you're feeling upset, go up and change your body, change your movement, or actually I should say add movement, because what am I trying to say? Add movement, because most likely you are not moving. And by the way, this is not an excuse to suppress things and not feel your emotions. By all means, if you have a wave of anger, you're upset, you got your heart broken, you need to let these emotions out, and you need to, there's a time and place for feeling sad and for feeling upset. However, 99% of us feel sad and upset not because we need to feel our emotions more, but because we just can't be bothered to change how we feel. So being and staying in that place of I'm sad, I'm depressed, nothing's going well, oh poor me, requires zero effort, right? You're not really doing anything. However, to make yourself feel better and to make yourself get up and move actually requires effort. But on the other side of that effort is better feelings and better emotions and just better overall state and overall well-being. So this is something that I want you to think about. Are you moving enough, and how much time are you spending on your phones? Because I swear to God, most people probably spend more than 4 or 5 hours on their phones, and it's just terrifying because it's just like this. It's not good for your body, by the way, your shoulders, your neck, not good stuff. But don't forget to move. Our bodies were made to move, and if we want to feel better, we have to move. So this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I hope you took me seriously because I'm wearing this mini sweater. And yeah, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of the day you're watching this. If you enjoy this video and if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye!